Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We're here with Gomez, chatting up a storm. Anyway, we're here with, I don't know what it is, Journal of the Weird. Uh, Probably just a short ADD episode. Yeah, I'm here. It probably looks familiar to most of you. Yeah, I'm outside Good Neighbor where the super mutants always hang out. And yeah, there they are. And I just dispatched them. I actually came and used that area up there. I decided to come in this way and chuck a couple of grenades. And, let's see. Yeah. Killed this guy. Yeah, I killed both of them with a grenade. I normally don't use grenades, but I had fun with a, nope. Oh, I used them all. Okay, it was a microfusion grenade from the, I don't know. It's from a mod. I can't remember the name of it right now, but it also adds in the tin grenades. I've spoken about this mod before. It brings in stuff from damn it, brings in stuff from the Mojave, Fallout New Vegas, and Fallout 3, and even the earlier Fallout games. It just adds stuff to it. So Mojave Wasteland, I don't know. It'll be in the description probably. I use it with virtually all of my characters. Anyway, point is, I came here and I heard what we all hear coming from super mutants. I wish a buckethead would come by, 'cause I'd rip his legs clean off, and all that stuff. Now, okay, fine, yeah, super mutants always say that. Oh, buckethead. However, I just started the game, so I'm using the Start Me Up Redux mod, and, someone talked about Covenant, so that popped up on my map. I read a thing about Easy City Downs. Hancock gave me Pikmin. I read a thing about hallucinogen, and somebody talked to me about University Point. So, and then there. I haven't discovered these, obviously. I started in Good Neighbor. So, yes, I am level 34, but that doesn't mean anything. The point being, the Brotherhood of Steel are not here. Okay, I have not gone over, and I haven't met Valentine, I haven't done any of that stuff, and I haven't gone over and killed Kellogg, dealt with Kellogg, any of the Kellogg stuff, because I actually have not been up here to be able to get the information and report the kidnapping to Valentine in order to then go and take care of Kellogg. Haven't done any of that yet. So, since there's no Brotherhood of Steel here in Boston yet, apart from dance, but it's a small little nothing, how are these super mutants in the middle of downtown, or honestly anywhere in the Commonwealth, knowing what a buckethead is, giving them the term buckethead when they've never encountered the Brotherhood of Steel? That's something that's been bothering me since Vanilla. That magazine is from Kitaro's Treasures. That's something that's bothered me since Vanilla. Before I've ever included mods, and I played this game in Vanilla. Did I do that yet? Oh, good. I don't care. The super mutants always talk about bucket heads and wanting to rip their legs off and stuff like that. And it's like, how do you guys know what a bucket head is when there's no actual bucket heads here? Oh, which of course brings me to, you've got Paladin Brandis, whom you find up here at the Theta bunker and such like that. Thing about that is, well, that's another fun one. Paladin Brandis has been here for 5 years. He says it. Oh, we came here on an expedition, me and my team, so 5 people came here 5 years ago. And every time you find their bodies, they're not 5 years dead. So there's a continuity error. And then you got Dance and his little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-person expedition team, including Dance himself. 7, yes, there's 3 graves, which I shared in one of my Journal of the Weird entries. There's 3 graves next to the police station. There's a dead Brotherhood scribe or something up on the outer wall, and then of course Halen and Dickweed, Dickhead Dickweed, and then Dance. So 4 dead, 3 surviving, all, including Dance. That's not enough to have the super mutants know what the hell a Brotherhood of Steel Knight and Paladin are. If they did that line after the Parade of Winds showed up and the Brotherhood are going around shooting everybody, then that makes sense. This is long before the Brotherhood show up, and a total of 10 Brotherhood of Steel soldiers. I was trying to come up with that, because really there's only 3 or 4 knights and paladins total. Paladins and knights. There's only 3 or 4 people total wearing power armor, and 3 of them are destroyed over here. And then Paladin Dance is the only other one wearing power armor. You don't see any more power armor in the game until Maxon and the Pridwin show up. So 4 suits of power armor in the entire Commonwealth, not counting the ones that we can discover. But we discover the ones without anybody wearing them, using them. We discover them. They're empty. And most people don't run around wearing power armor. And it wasn't until, the Automatron DLC, and even basically Nuka World, where we have Raider power armor. Stuff that's just cobbled together. But before that, we don't really see Raiders wearing power armor. So how do super mutants know? And the term Buckethead has pretty much all... It's from Fallout 3. When the super mutants in Fallout 3 are dealing with the Brotherhood of Steel there, they know what a Buckethead is because they're dealing with the Brotherhood. But up here in the Commonwealth, they've never seen... They've never seen a Brotherhood of Steel Knight or Paladin. And the only ones that they may have seen are pretty much already dead. and seeing anybody walking around, it's just no. There's no reason for these guys to call everybody who hardly ever wears power armor a buckethead. I need the money. And I just realized, whoops, I've got a naked bond. So just ignore what you saw on the ground. Didn't happen. Me personally, I have no qualms with nudity because that's the human body. It's normal. But we gotta think of the children. Yeah, maybe teach them that a human body is a normal thing and you don't need to think of it as a sin or you're objectifying it. And then in which case it's like, ooh, now I want to see it even more. Ooh, it's forbidden. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, again, this is ADD. I'm just rambling. Don't worry about it. Yeah. So anyway, it's just something that's bugged me for a long time as to how the super mutants know about Bucketheads and Brotherhood of Steel members and such when they've never seen them. And I suppose you could say, well, it's because the Institute created, with their own version of the FEV, they created the super mutants and they told them about the Brotherhood of Steel because, yes, the Institute was in the Capital Wasteland in Fallout 3, and so they know about the Brotherhood of Steel. But why would you take the people that you've kidnapped and injected it with FEV, turn them into super mutants, so they're stupid? They're dumber versions than the West Coast Gen 1 super mutants, but give them knowledge or an idea about the Brotherhood of Steel. That is just, it seems, you're going to give them that information, but I don't know, it seems kind of dumb for, I'm not saying that the Institute is very bright, far from it, but what I'm saying is, it's a little weird that that's a bit of knowledge that they would give the super mutants about somebody who isn't even in the Commonwealth. I don't know. That's just weird. So, yeah. Just, yeah, get away from the weapons thing. Just, I'm pausing because they were talking to me, but not you because I'm wearing earphones, because I'm like, you guys don't need to hear the clinking and such. Ooh, that's worth a lot of money. Do I need anything? I've already gotten the stuff I need from her. Okay. I need that for Piper later. Yeah, screw it. And that's a real weapon, so I'll keep that. I don't like the shotguns in this game. They're kind of dumb. Well, they look bleh. Although, I do have the attachment pack. So, that's kind of cool. Hmm. Oh, right. Adhesive. Um. Hmm. Oh, wow. I built stuff and there's nothing in there. Okay, that's cool. You never have. Okay. What does she never have? Adhesive. Um. Pretty sure I've already bought you out and it's been the same day. Yeah. Uh. Yeah, you're not gonna have any. Eh. Hmm. Well. Let's see if I can. Oh, no, wait. I know. Um. You guys probably don't even want to see this because who cares? Um. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, you guys don't need to see this. This is just pointless. My main thing was just bucket heads. How would they know about the bucket heads? Um. It's whatever. So anyway, thank you all so much for listening to my Caffein-ADD ramblings, and be excellent to each other and to yourself. Party on. Bye.